boys in the front group of the last year, 2019.
It's come down to a sprint finish.
It's going to come down to the sprint.
The Last Sheep, I think, is probably one of the best races that I've ever done. It's just the scenery is fantastic, from the swim in Kenmare Bay at dawn or pre-dawn, the cycles from Cork into Kerry and back to, or Kerry into Cork and back to Kerry again over the Keely Pass and the Caha Pass, and then the run out the Kerry way and by Sheen Falls. The course it's a super course.
In 2002, we were down here in Kenmare and we drove out around the course up the Healy Pass, and I decided it was a good spot for a triathlon. And I think that's how the Last Sheep was kind of born out of that. And the first race of the Last Sheep was in 2003. The name, the Last Sheep, I think it's a nap name. I suppose really the name comes from the bike course, especially the Healy Pass, because there's sheep on the course, and you expect to see sheep, and I think the sheep expect to see us also.
Got involved with the Last Sheep probably around 2013, just kind of helping out. Eventually was race director for a couple of years, and now for the last 3 years I've been working on kind of the commercial and marketing elements of the Last Sheep, and I basically can't get enough of the race, whether it be race day or leading up to the race, or it's 365. I'm constantly kind of thinking about the Last Sheep. I'm kind of actually a bit too over-consumed with the race, but look, until it gets old, I'll keep going. I've raced the Last Sheep, a handful of times, and it's the end of the season. It's the culmination of the season, and it's who doesn't want to be in Kenmare in late August, early September?
The bike is amazing. The rugged beauty going up the Healy Pass and the Caha Pass, and you're cycling along the Caha Pass, and there's just like mountains on one side and sheep on the other side. On a sunny day, you can't beat it, and then on the wet and windy days, it's a little bit more challenging, but it's still beautiful.
currently the race director for the Last Sheep. There's something really special about it. The landscape kind of mirrors the feelings that you have when you're doing the race. It's a difficult, challenging race. And when you're especially cycling in the mountains, you have to accept what the mountains are going to give you on that particular day at that particular time, and you just have to go with it. So you really have to be at one with the landscape. And even though you're working hard and you're struggling and you're suffering and you're having your highs and your lows, you have so many moments of being just taken back by what's around you.
You've got the Healy Pass climb, and it catches everyone out because, you know, you think you're at the top, but you're not. And then, you know, it's going on and on and on. You're getting tired, and then you just hit the steepest section is right at the finish, and you don't realise it's there until you actually get to it. And I mean, if you're maxed out when you get to that section, like, you're in big trouble. You get over the top, it's like relief. You can see the valley down below. The roads are twisting out in front of you. You've got to get yourself together pretty quick because you've got a lot of bends and twists, and you're going to be going fast, and you've got headwinds, tailwinds, all in the one, you know, couple of mile section there on the way off the top. You know, it goes from kind of extreme pain to extreme exhilaration on the descent. Everyone is competing against one another out there on the day, but I mean, once you cross the finish line and that's it, it's all over. It's kind of, you know, the shared experience, the shared kind of doing battle on the same course. Well, when it's all over, then it's just kind of everyone is, it's all one big happy family.